I'm actually gonna go ahead here and say that I'm gonna ban Zillion. I don't want to play against this champion. Alright, play against Aurora Bart Kai'Sa. This already looks terrible for either Darius or Set. Like, we cannot really walk up into these guys. Like, again, I have 0 people to try and reliably get my passive from. We need like a Nautilus type champion. But this is not a good Darius draft because I have nearly no target to reliably hit, right? I have nobody to really get my passive with. I'm gonna try my best here. Real quick, before we get into the video, I want to showcase you the Top Lane Academy, which is my new project to help you fast track your improvement in playing League of Legends. In here, you will get access to my daily coaching sessions, champion guides, an active Discord community of like-minded people, and soon also my courses. If you are interested in getting coached by me and other verified coaches like Chippy, for example, I highly recommend to check it out and to start working on improving your fundamentals. Now, alright guys, let's get into the video. Now, you can go D-Shoot or you can go D-Blade in this matchup. If you go D-Blade, you look to play extremely aggressive in the early game. I think you should go D-Shoot in this matchup because it's extremely hard to try and get early kill pressure into him. Tabis seem really good here against a double 80 topside. However, I will say that Tabis sucks against these 3 champions. So I'm not sure yet what boots I want. I would Starbreaker most likely into... I need movement speed into enemy draft, right? Range, stealth. And this guy is also really hard to reliably get my passive onto. Like, it is extremely hard. My Gragas is passing to both, so I'm going to be playing weak side here in that regard, or neutral. Gonna play second with D-Shoot. I'm going to try and dodge the Q here. Oh, I didn't dodge it. And I got hit by the auto. Well, I'm focus on melee main now. If she uses her Q here, it's really good for me. In the regard that now she doesn't have her Q on my level 2. I think the best we can do here is play for CS lead, nothing else. I use my strong position here as a champion to get my level 2. Sorry, to get better CS. My Darius. I think there I should ghost actually and proc my passive. Because she had nothing on cooldown. I gotta focus up. I gotta stop complaining. I gotta start focusing up here. Okay, that's better. Alright, we're farming good. I think I slow push this wave. Hard push next, set up my reset. We just look for CS in the early game. Darius, Greg is batting bot as well. So I just look to set up a good reset here over anything else. Never mind, she tried to fight me. I have tried and push this as fast as I can. I can't look to do anything else but try and hard push this. Gotta make sure I lose my don't lose my W here. I can push this in still. She won't be able to hold this. Okay, beautiful. Very important, I use E into Q there. Of course, if I don't get the Q healing, I'll be dead there. We get the passive and we still get the Q. Yeah, the early game here wasn't clean at all. My idea would be to just get a somewhat delayed 4-wave crash here and then I'd be fine. Ultimately, she tried to all-in me and we heavily punished. Wait till this guy goes for last hit. WQ, that's 2 stacks. She's dead. Alright, here important. I'm gonna get my level 5 and use my Q with my pass. Okay, I kind of misclicked it there, but to try and get as much of the wave in as I can. And now the game is over for Ambassador. We get a reset here, and again, there's no point in staying. I could go Boots of Swiftness, I could go Phage. I prefer Phage here to still get the option to potentially go for Tabis here. I think Phage just allows me to set check her better. And the wave is bouncing back towards me again, right? So I'm gonna try and be as strong as possible on this bounce. 3 ways to kind of engage this Darius. You can start with Auto W, you can start with E, or you can start with Q, right? Here, preferably, I start with Q. Okay, I'm gonna hold the wave here kind of in the center and force her to work her for last hit. She has a refillable point. Oh, I gotta just back off here, I think. The reason I don't want to trade too much health here is because I don't have sustain. If I can initiate with Q, that's really good. So that's 1 stack for free. Oh, Gragas, you missed E. Okay, that's fine. That's a crazy stun. I don't really think we can look for an all-in or look to play for grubs unless Rakan moves here too. Like, we need the Rakan. I'm gonna hold this wave here and try to set up an eventual slow push towards them. I can't really do much more. On this next wave, I can decide to slow push or to hard push. And then Ambassador's gonna be forced to collect this wave under a turret. And then she's forced to make a choice. Collect this wave and hard push this wave, hard push this wave, or hard push this wave and set up a recall. So what I'm going to do now is leave my Mortar at the latest frame 2 as possible. The reason I go for Boots of Swiftness is because their lack of CC, but their range, stealth, and this guy's a lot of movement speed too. I believe it's better to freeze this, because if I just hard push this, she's going to TP and I can't really get this plate. The benefit of pushing would be to try and go for the plate, but I'm not going to have that privilege here because she has teleport. If this guy didn't have teleport, I would look to just hard push this and play for plates. Now I just rather look to freeze this, and with double summoners, I gotta try and find a way to kill her here. Q on cooldown. We're getting a CS lead. Might be able to get her flash here. Okay, that's fine then. I think now my job would be to hard push. I got a flash. I don't think I can keep playing her if she gets a recall in because she's gonna get item lead. So I have to set up my own reset again too. And so as a result, I have to push here. My Q can one-shot the cast here, I believe. Or put them at 1 HP, then the bleed passive will kill it. Yes, my blade should... I mean, let's hard push this. She's most likely gonna teleport. Oh, she stayed. Well, she's gonna collect this, and now she has to choose to push next wave or to... I don't think she saw me. And she used all her cooldowns on the wave. Beautiful. Yeah, so I flash auto. I have my W, I still have my E, right? I did chain them there, but it doesn't matter. Because Ambessa had no cooldown, she had no flash. So that was just a matter of her using everything on the wave, allowing me to get the kill pressure there. Heb je ADHD? Nee, probeer gewoon uit te leggen, bro. She has teleport, so I'm gonna collect this. I see Kha'Zix here, and I'm gonna proxy next wave and recall. The thing is, what I do see in this draft is that Darius can... Like, Darius is still an amazing scaling champion, especially at level 16, right? So if I don't get kill pressure, I don't feel too bad. As so long, I'm getting a good CS lead. And what I see a lot of Darius players get wrong, they see the game through the lens of I just need to make sure I get a lot of kills. Like, Darius players only want to get kills. Your champion's amazing at getting kills, but I'm playing for farm, consistent income through that as well. I'm gonna try and set up my Strikeback and recall ASAP. Now in terms of gold value, a normal... What I did wrong there is actually eat into W, and so I don't even get the slows. Now, anyways, a normal wave gets you around 100 gold, and a cannon wave gets you 200 gold. So the faster I push this wave, the faster I will have my stride breaker. And so I'm gonna hard push this wave, instant recall, get the stride, and then we're gonna be in a good spot. I need to try and stop desyncing my E and W slow, because then I actually, I lose slow, because my E slows and my W slows. But if I E into instant W, I don't get the double slow. Let's set up my recall now, my stride breaker. In this game state, I'm kind of ahead of the curve, right? I'm ahead in the XP, I'm ahead in farm, I'm 3-0 up. They have 80 champion here. I could just go Deadman's Plate now, because they have so much range anyways. And I'm unsure where Kha'Zix is at. I haven't seen him on the map for quite a while. I'm considering going for Deadman's here, because I have enough damage to kill them. And with Deadman's, I just get more movement speed and armor, which is what I need against both of these guys. When is Korea, chat? March 26th, I'll be going. So about 3 weeks. I'm gonna hard push this wave because it's cannon wave. I'm gonna try and look for another plate on this cannon wave. Cannon waves are the most consistent way to try and progress your lead on. Now, I might drop some HP for it. It's just the way it's gonna go. I'm gonna try and bait out this Q. So I can get some damage in here. That's how I'm gonna be progressing my game. And again, I'm not looking for kills. The faster I get this turret, guys, the faster I can look to expand my lead across the map too. Now, since Kha'Zix is bolt, what I'm considering doing here is looking to proxy, because Gragas is top. And then after this proxy, I set up my recall. And even though I didn't look to kill the Ambessa here, I sped up my game by nearly getting the entire turret. And the only reason, of course, I'm allowed to do this is because I saw Kha'Zix bot. If this Kha'Zix was unknown, I wouldn't be going for this. Killing the 1 and 3 Ambessa again won't really change the outcome in this game. That's mostly what I'm looking for, but still be good. Aurora's dead, so now that Ambessa's gonna be... Oh, she hasn't recalled yet. She still has the same items. But I can move to mid lane now because I've gotten the top tier 1 turret, so now I can perma-start roaming the map. Beautiful. Now Ambessa still hasn't recalled. Ambessa, Kali can set up a recall here. Gragas took his topside camps. I'm gonna try and take this wave as fast as possible, recall and go bot. I'm gonna slow push this wave. And the reason I slow push is to allow this wave to walk like pretty much through the lane as well. That's the wave I hard push, and then I set up my recall. So we're just playing the map right now. We're 10 seconds per minute. I'm gonna keep that up. Alternatively, I could look to go mid lane here, because again, by slow pushing into hard pushing, I don't have to be top lane right now for say the next, well, give or take 1 minute, 1:30. So that gives me a roam opportunity to mid. That gives me a play opportunity for the dragon. Ambessa top lane stuck, and we can do whatever we want here. And that's how you expand your lead, guys. Now, I'm actually gonna take this, and the reason I take this is because I need the money for this. Kha'Zix is bot lane now. You see, Ambessa still wants to collect this wave, giving me a massive tempo opportunity. Kali, I wouldn't go for this. He might be face checking me here. I mean, he's not gonna stay on the turret, is he? Alright. I am not the best mechanical Darius. Not by a long shot, but I'm playing my record correctly here. You see here, I have had my lead on top lane, and I didn't look to keep making kills on the Ambessa. All I did was progress to my turret as fast as possible. The second I got that turret, I was able to roam it, get the mid tier 1. Then, I was able to do a slow push and hard push again on top lane, which led to me being able to set up my tempo recall and go for the bot turret. And so now I've been included in both the top turret, mid turret, and bot lane turret. And in the meantime, Ambessa had no chance to answer. See, because I slow push into hard push the wave. Remember I said I'm gonna have about a minute. This is like 2 whole minutes later, and this is when I finally have to collect again. Well, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a team gap here too. I mean, from enemy team's perspective, by the way, they are super mentally pressured, because I see I'm hitting their bot lane turret here too. We're just playing good back row. I can recommend Darius too, but I would say Darius is like harder to play. He's pretty easy stepping stone, but he's higher skill ceiling. The Kha'Zix is here. He's 2 items, no boots. I've double summon here. We kill the Kha'Zix. I mean, you are cooked, my guy. Bye. That's the first kill or action I've gotten in like 10 minutes. And I know it's been way long. All right, next dragon is 255. We just get this. My next item is going to be something defensive too, because I'm adding gold and XP to pretty much everybody in this game. And so all I need right now is more resistances. My ult is a shit ton of true damage. So long I don't die. So long I don't die, we're going to be good. I push out one more top wave too. And we're going to be in a good spot. I think I'll just go for this item. And I'll go Swift March now too. Kill. I think I'll push out the bot wave with the intent of playing for Baron afterwards. So the faster I push out this bot wave, the easier and faster we can play for this Baron. This guy doesn't have flash from the earlier skirmish, and Bard flash there too. I don't think we need anything more, but to be fair, we can also just not play for Baron and play for Dragon and Soul instead. Okay. You do not want to be fighting me, sir. Oh, that was very to be expected. I think I'm just taking one more wave here, unless... Statox, I played this poorly as... It's fine, we can't die at this point. Like, I can play with 2 fingers in my nose and we just be fine. I think the biggest thing here to learn is how I expanded my lead after laning phase. I've had a lot of students that have been... like, let's say, stronger in lane in terms of kills, but they're unable to expand it to elite because what they're looking for on the map is kills. And they see kills, again, as the greatest thing to expand elite and win the game. If you are a Darius, let's say, main, or like one trick, or like you have a lot of Darius games, so you have a lot of confidence, then you can go sorcery and go for that setup. I'm gonna play Resolve Darius every single game because I'm not as confident or experienced on Darius yet at all, and so I want to save for Room Page to get me an easier stepping stone into Darius. There's a pig missing behind you. What happened to it? I'm setting up a new streaming room. I'm working on it. I'll play another Darius game. This entire map is legit designed around Darius, and I haven't been playing Darius the entire season. Now, I will also say, I am not a good Darius player. I am not a good Darius player. I think that Darius actually has a very high skill ceiling. And again, the setup that I'm going to be playing is this. Now, I know that you could play a setup like this, for example, or this. But I play this because I'm newer to Darius, and it allows me to get an easier time to learn the champion. And again, I can use my strong early game champion to play for kills, or I can also utilize it to get wave control and get CS leads and stuff like this. If I paths to me in the early game, I'm gonna be either strong side or playing neutral. If I paths away from me, right, and Nunu comes top, I have to play completely different. So depending here on strong side or weak side, I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out where the Nunu's gonna be starting. So what I do is I look for an early game ward. Now Urgot could be in this push, luckily he isn't. And the reason I put this ward down is just to verify where enemy jungler is gonna be pathing towards. And I can do this by process of elimination. If I see Nunu's starting the blue buff, ultimately he's pathing to bot, right? If I see, or I don't see Nunu starting this, then he's most likely starting red buff and pathing towards top. Now the only issue now is I don't get my ward here, but I'm fairly certain that if Urgot jumps me here in this bush, I can run him down. So the way that I perceive this matchup in terms of trades is that I win the full extended fights because of my passive, but the short and burst trades he's gonna win. Now what you see here is that my Vi is pathing to bot and Nunu is pathing to top, so we're actually weak-sided here. And so when I'm weak-sided, I want to play the matchup a little bit less volatile. So I'm gonna probably go Q start and look to play like that. Boom, he's playing with a D-Blade, because I checked that, and I can just go for Q to get priority and to play this matchup less volatile. Now, I'm gonna look to crash this wave early into the Urgot, because I'm playing for priority here, but I don't want to utilize that priority to look to kill him. I want to use that priority here to set up the bounce, so I'm not gonna be vulnerable. However, I do get a level 2 timer to play with here, so if it decides to trade me here, I'm gonna get my level 2, and then he gets cooked, okay? Oh, wow, the bleed passive got that. That's beautiful. By doing the second wave crash, I'm going to make the wave crash into him. And so I'm not going to be forced to walk up for last hits here. And that's going to be really beneficial so that... Ooh. Okay, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. We trade equal health here, but in terms of mindset, right? Who benefits from equal health trades? Urgot. Why? Because my jungle is bot side and enemy jungle is coming top side. You also see how this is gone? Well, ultimately, Nunu's coming top side. That's why we do a second wave crash. Now the wave is pushing back towards me. I'm not forced to walk up for last hits. We're safe. Now this guy is walking forward, so I'm standing very far back here because Nunu could even look to gank as early as now, right? So you see I'm playing completely trade avoidant, and again, you play your matchups in the early game, or the wave states, both around your matchup, but most importantly, around the jungler. I don't want to get ganked here by a Nunu Urgot, especially when neither of us is playing with teleport, so I'm not making this matchup volatile at all. And this is all preparation, and of course, fundamentals. Now, if you want to learn everything regarding this super in-depth, you check out the Top Lane Academy, because I have a full course there that is about 6 hours of me explaining how to go into these scenarios with full in-depth examples too. I'm going to auto-attack this so I can Q and collect both. Now, the faster I hard push this next wave, the faster I can look to set up my reset. However, since he's in lane, it's a little bit trickier here. I'm gonna look to play for my level 5. I need every minion but one caster to get my level 5 here. I'm slow pushing this wave to allow this next wave to walk in. That's why I'm gonna be hard pushing and look to set up my recall. And, well, they're gonna be fine. Right? Like I said, I need everything but one caster to get my level 5. So does he. I get my level 5. I think if I want to start a trade with Urgot, I should look to initiate the trade with a Q. If I land the Q, it's gonna be beneficial for me. Okay, I have a minion wave here. Gotta be cautious. I have Tabis in base, 1.2k gold. EUNE might be back at the top side, yeah. One benefit that I have on this wave, by the way, guys. This is the wave that comes in at mid at 5, as you see here. If I get the entire wave, I'll actually be level 6 because I've lost 0 XP yet. But my goal is to try mainly to get it to crash, not necessarily to progress here. But I will hit my level 6 here, so if he decides to trade me, he's gonna walk into my level 6. There you go. EUNE's bot lane 41 CS also hasn't recalled yet, so now I know that EUNE still has the recall. This guy got level 6, he has ignites, that what I have to be cautious of. He could look to hard push this wave as fast as possible. I think I'm just gonna set up my disciplined recall here, and I'll go Phage, sell this real quick to get my boots, and I prefer to sell the item here to get a little bit extra tempo, because else I could buy it only right now. You see I'm already the inhibitor, which saves me a little bit more time to make me lose less minions here. General mentality too, when you're weak-sided, like I was in this early game, especially in such a volatile matchup, going even is kind of winning, because realistically, your team should be getting more on the other side. Looks like they just went even here. We're even in top lane. Very chill game. First thing we do when he comes back is check his items. He has a pickaxe. Oh, you just inted, sir. You just completely ran it. Oh, sir. You just missed your E. That means death. I am fairly certain with how I played my landing phase. EUNE could be here. Do I recall? I think I just recall. I can go double longsword. I don't think I need anything else. I could consider going for Tabis this game, but again, the main reason why I just dislike Tabis on Darius is because they have so much range and kite potential. Phase rush here. EUNE has a lot of dashes, a lot of movement speed and range, and so again, I reckon that Boots of Swiftness is better for me, but here I want more stat check potential, so I just went double longsword. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna send at the left side of the lane. Now, when I send at this left side, logically, he feels more safe to walk to the river, but that's where the Vi is hiding. Now I just gotta dodge his E. W now, wait for that slow, then I E, and the rest is history. Def rhymes. Now when he's dead for 15 seconds, I have a wave here. I can look to expand my lead to playing for this. I have 2 grubs too, and I need 1.5k gold. Might not be able to get that. Do I want to get boots though? Probably not as well. I think in this matchup, I just want full strike breaker for stat check potential. So I'm going to take the second plate. Same idea here. I'm going to be looking to expand my lead through wave states, not necessarily kills. Kills can be good, but at this point, I'm already super far up on the Urgot. And so long I just don't die, there, he's not going to come back into like how strong I am. I think I do. I'm thinking I get Tiamat and Boots of I'll get the Boots of Swiftness. I'm 5'2", 315 pounds. Will you like me? Chat, is there anybody in chat that likes Jason's? I'm actually not gonna pronounce your name. Never mind. You are fucking. I do. Me. No. Let me touch. I'm gonna ult here, not to kill him, but to put him at 1 HP. Now, Urgot has to make a choice. Does he decide to stay, or does he decide to recall? Most likely, he's gonna recall because he's 1 HP. That allows me to get this cannon wave and 1 plate. Cannon wave 200 gold, the plate 125 gold, gives me a recall to item. Now, he is deciding to stay, so now he's at risk of getting dove. I'm gonna try and see if I can bail out his E. There we go. Wait for the shoot. E into Q. Play this. Now, if I was Urgot, I would just set up my recall. And I would just, again, look to set up my recall with the intent of getting to my strike breaker. And again, my ult was not to look to kill the Urgot, but I put him in a very tough spot. He had to choose recall and lose the wave in the plate, stay and risk getting dove. He lost both. The faster I get the turret, the faster I can look to expand my lead across the rest of the map too. So hard push, or kind of collect this in the middle, and then look to hard push the next wave. Oh. Slow, into another slow. I'm gonna wait with my next slow. Okay. Generally speaking, I want to match E and W in the same trade pattern, but there, perhaps it was better to insta W, because he was so close to his turret. Okay, I'm still pretty scared of progressing his turret. Urgot still has a lot of kill pressure onto me here, so it's fine. I just hard push, and I look to play for grubs. Level 11, so next wave, that's when I'm going to try and look to kill him, and look to push for his turret. Also, next wave should be a cannon wave, so again, that's the wave I really want to look... Oh, it's not. Again, I'm going to try and all-in here, not to kill him, but to put him at 1 HP.
Just plugging. I was platinum 17 months ago and I am 250 LP today. Cuss fundamentals.
I did end up all-inning him here. EUNE might be coming into top. I'm gonna I'm gonna recall. I just flash Ergot Smith. That's fine. I might deviate my plan and play with a top tier 2, especially if Ergots keep chasing here. Alright, so I see that the bot tier 1 is up. Ziggs is gonna go mid. Akshan can go bot lane. I am able to side lane against both EUNE and Ergot here, so that's gonna put me in a very privileged spot. And because Ergot died by going mid, I'm gonna try and pressure the top tier 2. The main, let's say, order of importance that I play for on the map is gonna be sideways into turrets. If no turrets, then kills, and otherwise jungle camps. But again, turrets are the biggest thing that I'm playing for. So I think with the amount of HP and leveling that I have right now, is I might just go full resistance. I don't think I need Sterax this game. I could look for it, but I don't think I need the extra damage per se. I have a Ghost Rep of Strikebreaker here. This guy ins once. I think she's just dead, actually. Like, she can't escape my slows. Right? I'm gonna wait with my W. Now I W. That's the thing. So I E, and then I keep auto-attacking, wait, then I W, and now we get this food tier 2 as well. Beautiful, especially with the 6. I just gave him a gentle tap on that. Otherwise, it led into this. I get my item in base. Then I can push out this wave and the next wave too. Set up my recall, and then sit on a non-magic mental to my mid wave. Sorry. Sometimes you're gonna be a team player, sometimes you're gonna be a dickhead. Okay. I get this. I have, the non-magic mental too, beautiful. And I mean, now I'm gonna be playing for bot lane. They are all bolt, all 5 of them. I can also just play for the mid tier 2. I think I like that more. By the time that I'm bolt, I think the play is already over. So I rather play for something myself here. And the only one that can stop me is the Urgot that has just respawned. But I'm pretty certain I can get like at least half the turret here, right? And otherwise, I just go top lane. There's also Scuttle Crab. I can't really progress here, so I don't push out this top wave instead. Urgot should come up. Yep, there's a Scuttle Crab here, right? But the order, guys, in which you farm stuff is always the side wave first. If I take the Scuttle now, I lose the entire cannon wave. So cannon wave first, next wave first, then Scuttle Crab on the way out. +1. And then I could reset into the tier 2. There's no tier 2 top to play for. And then we take the jungle camp, right? Again, sideways, then jungle camps. Not the reversed order. Do I want to move here? Let's take a look at items. One item only, one item only. We should be fine. Karma has 2 items. In the advisory did. Who do I target here? I have neither sums. I think the risk to reward of the skirmish is really bad. So I kind of don't want to go for this. No lie, I thought Alois didn't stream on Sundays. I stream on Sundays. I usually don't stream Saturdays and Friday. Oh! That's the fattest plot one I've ever seen. Ooh, this guy's only 1 item. He can stack Q here. I'm gonna just have to run here. Oh, you're gonna get 2v1, I think. My destination is here. My ult was awkward. I think it's gonna work. That's the movement speed gap. I saw this items, I saw these items. I mean, they're both very weak too, right? But, I mean, beautiful. And again, I didn't look to flip the game there on the 3rd dragon because it was a salvaging play. Like, my teammates were already dead. It was 2v3. That's the only way I potentially make this game risk heavy for myself again. Vi went for the salvaging play. Yeah, we're all just kind of running it down one by one, unfortunately. Perhaps I should have pathed there. I'm gonna look to kill this guy now. I don't think I have to ghost. We can ping me as much as you want, but you're kind of inting yourself, guys. I'm just gonna do the good old deafen and focus on myself. We're Diamond 1 Masters. Now, this will require discipline. It's way easier for me to do this on this account than it were to be on my main account. Trust me, guys. It frustrates me as well when these guys ping me when I know they're clearly in the wrong. But the biggest thing that I can do, the best thing that I can do, is just focus on myself and ignore it as much. I think the EUNE thought he had Guardian Angel. They all die and I get tempo to mid 2 right now.
Go.
But you see here, I'm not looking for salvaging play. I'm making my own plays and I'm not playing like to salvage plays that have already gone bad, and as a result, I'm always still strong on the map here. Ooh. I gotta be cautious here. This guy's a phasers too. Maybe just kidding. I didn't actually want to auto attack him. Maybe we're still fine because of the double movement speed. Vi's ult. Nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go Sterox, and I think at that point I will be unkillable, right? The way that I play once I have a lead is just extremely risk-averse, and I only go for skirmishes where I know the odds are at least 50%. So when my entire team died here and Ziggs and Zed were low HP, I don't want to go for that skirmish. Like, we're unlikely to get a good outcome there. I just gotta make sure that I join a fight on good terms. With both of my summoners, I just one-shot them. I mean, Ziggs walking up when Zed went base. Completely int again. But I can move here now. I don't mind these ults too much, but the Ziggs is already dead, right? So it's gonna be a 4v5 here, and they see me in vision, and I don't have ghost. So I'm gonna move here, but I'm not gonna go deep, because if I die, they also get access to Baron here. Again, I want to look to defend here, but I'm not gonna do something too aggressive. Okay. That's fine. We just hold the wave. Hold door. I have so much moon speed here. Look at my moon speed. No! What? That doesn't kill! I'm here. Yo. Bart. Dopamine. Thank you. Okay, I needed that. I needed that. I was never looking to kill the EUNE. I was looking to kill the Bart the whole time. I was looking to kill the Bart the whole time. +1/2. Shut the fuck up. Mobius, take it to prime. To be fair, I don't like this. No, we shouldn't flip this. I have neither some. Like, I don't like this. Vi is old though, so maybe it's good. Oh, goodbye. I don't have Sterox here. We have to focus on the same target. I want +1. Don't really want to go for this. That was a nasty Q by that guy. Karma's coming too. Again, the risk to reward here is just kind of flippy. 230 for this. 1650, we got our item. This guy's no ult right now though. Oh, he's walking into me. Bar's coming. And Karma's still here. I entered. +1. Okay. I entered though. I entered really hard. Didn't I get Baron now? This was a giant blunder. I thought Karma most likely went back to mid, but no, she was still on top side. And Alois, now, was that part of the fundamental? No, that was part of me getting distracted by your mom, right, Piggy? He has Sterox, so do I. I want to try initiate with Q here, not with melee range. Keep the stack up. Ooh, I'm not sure if I win here. I gotta stay on one side. Okay, we both have Sterox too, but I have the 4th item. Chat flames Alois. Alois, unfortunately, your mother. Yes, but the thing is, this is translated to my IRL thing as well. If somebody flames me now, I just deflect and I talk about their mom. I don't know if it's a good trade or not. Maybe it's part of the fundamentals. I don't know, man. If anybody says something about my name, I'm just like, yes, but your mom. Where did my Ziggs just go? I think we back off. Like, we are dying so often here. I'm gonna have to push the midwave here so they can't end. They have 10 deaths here, 8 deaths here. Like, we just keep dying. They're gonna get the Baron now too. Yeah, I mean, this game is getting super hard. I have to communicate more with my team. I should be on this midwave, by the way, against Nunu Snowballs. And Bartold, maybe. There he is. Like, this guy is super emotional right now. Yes, absolutely everything I did on Darius here is applicable to Zed. If I'm gonna be playing Zed, I'm gonna do the exact same things. To be fair, it's applicable to every top laner. The way you want to expand your lead, but ultimately, every top laner has to play the game differently. I can 1v1 this Urgot relatively easy. That's what I'm gonna try looking for.
Find the magic.
When is try better?
I think it's a full melee comps. Triforce is better. That was flash hold. I don't really want to use my flash for this. No way, right? Is that GG, guys? I guess I should have used my summoners. I guess I'm greedy. I kept both summons though. Okay, guys. One more chance at next drag. 5v5 and we can win. This game has been completely in our control the entire game, but we died so often on mid and AD carry that, yeah, I couldn't really progress this game as well. I should have used my summoners there. This is a K times KYS and this. Oh, that's so inventive. Oh, now this guy's 4 items too with this. We're actually even on items. We've just been inting. Oh. And the Ziggs is dead again. 10 deaths. This is my time though. Oh no. Okay, nice. I respawn. We can play for the soul with that. Big. Okay, nice. You see there how I E'd and waited with my W? I wanted to not chain the slows.
Money, money.
Not sure about this play.
The classic. This is my time, guys.
Okay, I think we get the soul now. That's true, actually. Just do this, do it. Holy shit, give me a heart attack. Okay, vitamin base, but I would prefer to also get my potion. I need a total of like 400 extra. Might not be doable. Wait, they're in here. Oh, it's been a tricky game. This game should have never been this hard, but it's mainly, again, it's mainly because my teammates kept on getting caught, and then I ended up making 2 mistakes as well. Like 2 of my deaths were pretty bad here. 2 out of my 3 deaths were pretty disgustingly bad. They're all 1 HP. And we're doing the same thing. Yeah, unfortunate, bro. Oh, I could have portaled. You guys are... I actually don't need it. I haven't seen you miss a cannon on Darius ever. And, well, there we go. Any fight I take, I'm just a monster. I'm gonna wait with my W. Wait, where's my Q? That wasn't the best ult. What happened to my Q, though? Anyways, I'm too tanky to die. I'm not playing this fight out mechanically well at all, but it was good to start it. And, I just hope it's enough. I think I could have gotten out way more there, but I thought I got my passive and then Q, but my Q was on cooldown. I gotta review that fight for myself. I don't know what happened with my Q. I tried to get my passive and then Q to sustain there, but something went wrong. Yeah, I survived for so long because of all my resistances and steroids, right? That's the thing, and I have double sums, like, I just can't die. That was my idea, to just start the fight and try to end here. I think we should be able to end, theoretically. Still Baron for 10 seconds. Oh. What? Holy shit, this game ended up being a banger. I also am still getting a little bit more used to my keyboard, but we won it. We had to just play disciplined. Now, I will say again, the reason this game got so hard is because this guy did 12 times, this guy died 11 times. So we couldn't really progress this game, but 2 deaths I had were still bad too. So I can take that into consideration. This is my honest take about Darius. I think Darius is one of the best champions to play for low MR players because of his stat check potential. Like, his pass is extremely good. If people don't know how to play against that, the champion becomes extremely strong. However, what I will say is that Darius is also one of the hardest champions, in my opinion, to completely, like, in terms of skill ceiling.
Love you, Daddy
Pig.
Pig.
And that is because Darius, like, his kit is so simplistic, and it's all about spacing and knowing your matchups really well and playing him to the full limits. So I actually think Darius is one of the harder top laners to play in top lane, and that's paired with the fact that you also need to worry about both health and mana as resources. Playing against Warwick, I think I have to play Flash Ignite then. You can go Flash Ghost, you can go Flash Ignite. I think you need Flash Ignite to work for the anti-heal. That's my idea here. I think in this matchup, I'll go for D-Blade, because we shouldn't look for too many small trades, and my idea is to try and see if I can get an early game all-in. If I all-in him level 1, I should win, because I do have the all-in advantage, because he needs to be level 2 in order to get his full auto-attack speed. There you go. So, he's playing Lethal Tempo, Flash Barrier with Resolve. I'm playing Conqueror Resolve as well, but then again, the Flash Ignite to deny sustain, and my idea here with D-Blade is to try and see if I can find him level 1 and kill him. Both me and Warwick are level 1 kings. This matchup is extremely volatile, so the way that we play our level 1 is going to be extremely important here. I don't see the Warwick here. I want to try and make the matchup volatile. So I'll be looking for priority here. I don't want to look for too many small trades though, and I want to see if I can punish him when he goes for a last hit, and potentially play for my level up timer here. He's a little bit extended in the lane, and I can run him down more, so if he goes for this last hit, I'm going to stand on top of it, and if he goes for it, then I can auto W retaliate. Now play for the melee first, to get my level 2 here. I'm going to hit it. He hits it too. I do believe I win in the extended fight here. Ignite early, the nice sustain. There we go. Ignite to cancel the sustain, get him into execution range faster. Yes, and I go E there to guarantee the auto W. He can auto attack me. Of course, when I'm below 50%, he gets more damage. I think my Ignite was maybe a little too early there. Either way, it ended up working out. I put the ward down here to see what he does after collecting this wave. And we should be able to get a reset. 700 gold. I could go double long swords. I think that is objectively best to try and all in. I could go, let's say, boots and a potion here too. So longsword, boots, potion. I think double longsword here is better just to be able to full set check him. Again, Darius is a champion that is, especially in a matchup like this, we make or break our matchup level 1 to level 4. When he goes for last, I can auto W. Auto W Q. I should win the extended fight here. Alright, I mean, that's Darius too. When he goes for the last hit, I auto W him, right? Then I Q instantly as well, and I'm waiting to see how he retaliates. He didn't use E there, and then I had 3-6 already, and then E auto W, 5-6. I mean, we just one-shot him. We did it at the double longsword edge, and at this point, We just can keep snowballing. My goal in this wave state now is to hard push this in as fast as possible and instantly set up my reset again to permanently get into the position where I can just hard push the wave in, get it to bounce back, and on the bounce I can look to progress into this guy again. So even though I'm relatively full HP and mana here, I am going to set up my recall because I have 800 gold. I could go for a Phage, I could go for Boots, Rubicon. I think Phage is just best. I should be back in time to either set up a freeze if he hard pushes, and if he slow pushes, I can contest him on the bounce again as well. So here, because I look to instantly hard push that wave into instant reset, I'm gonna be back in time here to hold this freeze again, and that's why I'm never giving this Warwick an opportunity to play the game now. I can choose do I freeze this wave or no, and I will try to do so, because this next wave is relatively close already. And then I'm going to thin out the wave a little bit here, but not too much, so that I can keep the wave. I'm going to draw a little bit back to the center. And now Warwick is going to be forced to walk up for lessons again. One thing I have to be cautious of is that he's sustained through a potion here and his Q. I don't have that. And I should hit my level 6 faster. My Ignite's coming back soon. So that's what I'm thinking about here. This wave, I will get my level 6. He shouldn't, because I have EXP advantage. Neither of us have Flash. Again, once he goes for a last hit, that's when I try to punish. I don't need help or play for grubs. But look, he has all his bullseye camps. You shouldn't gank here. So you see here, I'm posturing aggressively on these last hits. And that's what I'm going to go. I get my level 6 timer here. True damage, bro. With Ignite. No way to fight me. Because of the earlier kills that we got, I get my level 6 faster here. I utilize the level 6 during the trade. So one thing Darius can do, and a lot of champions can do, like Set as well, is during your skirmish, you can use your AoE both on him and the minion to guarantee the level 6. Get the level 6 there. With ult and Ignite, true damage, he pretty much can't stat check me. And yeah, now we completely snowball this game.
EUNE and I had to move servers from EUNE to U. I was constantly GM on EUNE. After placements I now got Emerald cause of the rank change after transfer. How am I stuck in Emerald on URN? It's like I play with NPCs. I am so tilted.
So this could be a lot of things. I'm not gonna say your name again. Thank you for the one. Hold that question. I'm gonna answer it after my game because I want to super focus on this game right now. I don't have ult right now. So even though I have fat item loot right here, I'm gonna play a little bit more reserved because I don't have my ult right now. And this is the only way where Warwick could have a potential advantage against me in a 1v1. So I'm just gonna try and last it here until my ult comes back to cooldown, and then we look to trade. So I would just want to avoid trades for now. I could look to initiate a trade with Q. So if I land the Q first, I get a free stack, and I also could get 2 Qs in a trade. So if he here goes for a last hit, I'm trying to see if I can land the Q on the last hit, like so. Now I already have a stack. 3 stacks. 4. Okay, that's it. No. He just flashed, bro. Don't push my way, please. You can initiate the trade with Alt W. You can initiate trade to E or with Q like that.
How do you deal with hard counters on early champions playing only Wukong top D3?
Then you might have to concede wave priority or look to change your setup so you can look to cheese harder. Slow pushing this wave allows the next wave to walk up. When he goes for a cannon, that's what I'm gonna try and punish. Okay, he doesn't walk up. Again, here, because he's already half HP. Oh, the canister is stuck there. I'm gonna try and do a more burst-oriented trade where I could look to E with the initiator, right? I get a plate here too. Okay, so again, if you're trying to start a fight as Darius or a trade, you can initiate the trade with E, you can initiate the trade with Alt W, or with Q. I wanted to push back into me to force the Warwick to walk up for last, so I'm going to hold the wave here. So now the wave line meets closer to his side instead of the center. All it means I go into this, and now the next step, I have to try and avoid AoEing the wave, so I don't want to Q. Now I'm gonna last it at the latest frames possible, like this. And then right now, the Warwick isn't really gankable or killable yet, but this wave is pushing back towards me because his next minion wave is going to be arriving faster. And so what that is going to lead to is that these castles are going to stay alive, whereas mine are going to die. And so you see, now he's not really gankable yet, or I can trade onto him. But by doing this, on this next wave, look, now he has 3 extra casters that I don't have. So by default, this wave is pushing into me. And now what I want to do is actually avoid AoEing the wave by stepping in front of the wave. Look, and now I can zone him from EXP and last hits. I'm gonna die in the cannon. Oh, he's level 8 here. I'm gonna ignite early. Ooh. Played that a little bit poorly because I didn't have my E, right? Yep. Alright, that was the spacing advantage. I'm gonna try and get my Q off here and instantly start my recall. Unless I actually have Strikebacker in base. 1850. I can't. Let's recall. That was fucking close, I'll be honest. So my main goal when coming back to laning phase here is not looking to kill this Warwick. I want to try and speed up my reset. Okay, if he wants to fight me, I'm down to fight him because I have full item lead. I wasn't looking to fight him. Oh, wait. Do I even win? Okay. My goal wasn't to fight him. He decided to fight me. My goal was to try and slow push the first wave, hard push this wave instead of my recall. Kiana could come top, but I guess I could take one plate now. I mean, at this point, we've completely snowballed, right? This matchup is extremely volatile, and we got a level 1 kill, which then snowballed into the second kill on the bounce, and then we just progressed from there. Either way, here, I wasn't going to look for a kill, but because the work engaged to me, I'm going to look for it. But otherwise, I was going to slow push the wave, hard push next instead of my reset for strike breaker. And now, because I'm ahead in this game curve, I do want... What do I want, actually? AP damage, right? Those are still pretty good in the game. I think for those, I just want to go for this. I definitely need tenacity this game because CC, and CC. So I think static is good here, both for the burst and the tenacity. This guy doesn't have enough movement speed, so I'm gonna strike breaker to get close. Okay, that's fine. Then we should just play for the grubs. Work, no ult. Kiana has the recall. I'm gonna keep talking about how to expand your lead now as Darius too. I've had a lot of students that get ahead in lane as Darius, but they don't know how to close out the game. So now my main goal in speeding up my game process is trying to get this turret down as fast as possible. See, the faster I can get this turret down, the faster I can spend my lead across the map as well. This Warwick right now is 0-5. If I make this guy go from 0-5 to 0-6, it is not going to significantly change the outcome of this game. So in terms of mentality, I'm not really looking to kill this Warwick right now. I want to try and get his turret down or perma proxy farm to keep expanding my lead. Alright, that was a really good dive, Alois. Well done. I'm just gonna hit the third plate. That's fine. So long I don't trade equal resources. Equal resources meaning I get a wave, he gets a wave, I get a wave, he gets a wave. I'm gonna try and get a wave and something else every time. I want to try and progress on this third as fast as possible. He doesn't have ult right now. I have my passive still. Not worth it at all. Alois, you're a fucking pig. Well, remember how I said killing the 0-5 Warwick again isn't going to change the outcome of this game? Yeah, I killed him and I died and I gave their Kiana a fat shutdown. Ultimately, that wasn't worth it at all. Warwick is gonna chase. I like that because now that gives me opportunity to try and hit the turret. I'm not gonna chase into the Yi here. And again, I'm looking to try and progress into this turret. He cannot kill me in time because he doesn't have Blade on King. I'm gonna kite his E. And now he should be dead. Nice. Good. And now, with the 27 death timer, I'm going to try and progress into this tier 2 as fast as possible as well. Once I have this tier 2 turret down, I never have to come top lane anymore. But there's even a world, because I have tempo right now, I'm going to stay top. But otherwise, I could also just push it into... Okay, there's like Orianna here. This guy's strong, and this guy's strong. If this Warwick goes from 0-7 to 0-8, it doesn't matter. Am I pushing out the top into the tier 2? Oh, you're joking. You're a greedy pig, man. Stop fighting me. Now you're gonna lose your tier 2. Well, what I would have done, but I just keep getting interrupted, is I would have just recalled and I would have opened up to mid or bot. But now that he dies, ultimately I'm gonna kill him. And then now I never have to go top anymore. I want to try and expand my lead across the rest of the map. Like, I'm gonna kill this guy, this guy, and this guy. And I don't want to stay top, but I mean, if the Warwick is gonna ult me, then yeah, I'll kill him. Then now the game state is a little too skewed because I'm so far ahead that, like, I could do whatever I want right now with 2 fingers on my nose and still win. Alright, Warwick is here. Rakan. Oh, they FF'd.
Find the man.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I would never want to live in the same place as you. And the only thing I am willing to give you in exchange is spanking and insult. So, free coaching?
No, join the Top Lane Academy, I'll coach you there. Yo man, I had to move servers from EU Nordic East to EU West. I was constantly Grandmaster on EU Nordic East, but after placement now I got Emerald because of the rank change after transfer. How am I now stuck in Emerald on EU West? Right now, because it's like I play with NPCs, I am so tilted. What I am hearing in this is ego. Simple fact, ego. See, the thing is, because you were Grandmaster in EU Nordic, and now you're playing an Emerald in EU West, be it, doesn't really matter with the region, by the way, more so the rank, is you most likely have like an elevated or like a egotistical position that you feel superior to your current environment. And so what I would prefer that you do right now...
Already a member. What am I, piggy, to waste such an amazing resource?
True!
Subscribe.
You should check out the Top Lane Academy. I released my course there today, by the way, ! Top Lane Academy. Yo, because you have this mentality that you feel like you are superior to your surrounding, as a result, you put so much pressure onto yourself. If you get solo killed now by an Emerald player, you're gonna be like, nah, but I'm better than this guy and he killed me. So that will mental stack. You feel superior to your teammates. What I would do is just right now, internalize that you are an Emerald player in EU West, play with the same amount of discipline that you would when you were in EU Nordic, and you'll skyrocket and climb. You just don't have an egotistical position.